Going live. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear friends, this is Farooq Mirza, your host from Fourth Pillar TV USA's program Washington Global Forum from Washington, D.C. We welcome Professor Gholam Mujtaba Saab, a strategist, foreign relation expert, community activist, and a great Pakistani American diaspora's voice, and loudly listen in Pakistan and USA. Dr. Saab, welcome to the show. Today we have a very big issue. Uh, Pakistan and Russia, they are getting close to each other. Previously, they don't had a commercial interest and business, but all of a sudden, after the visit of Imran Khan, he was highly criticized, and even Americans they didn't like it. And back home, when new foreign minister Bilawal Bhutto he came to USA, and he second his visit, and he said that was a part of policy. Then after that, the PDM, a joint government in Pakistan, they started thinking buying oil and gas products, including wheat and other products from Russia. And the Russia is in the middle of war and almost destroying Ukraine and emerging new blocks. Seems like Pakistan is now getting into a new block, a total penetration and entry. And we will discuss what would be the world response and what would be the American response, especially the crazy relationship they strike India, Pakistan, and Russia. The Russia recently last year gave India S-400, the most powerful, sophisticated missile defense system, and they deployed on a Punjab border. And after that, India fired a nuclear missile to Pakistan to test its patience, and the response is still pending. And now the Pakistan is getting close to Russia. Does it mean that they are looking for the same kind of capability, weapon and defense system from Russia, or it's just hammering rest of the world or America so that he can bargain it? But right now, seems like Pakistan has a serious energy and gas problems, and the wheat and other eatables. They signed three agreements, and they announced that by the end of the March they will start exporting Russia exporting crude oil and other oil products and the wheat to Pakistan. Let's see, Dr. Sir, before we start question and answer, I want to display short 2-3 videos for our audience, and we will talk on that.
आपको बताएं कि इस्लामाबाद में पाक रूस बैनुल हुकूमती कमीशन इजलास के बाद दस्तावेजात पर दस्तखत की ये तकरीब है, जहां पर दस्तखत किए जा रहे हैं। दोनों मुल्कों के दरमियान कस्टम से मुतालिक डेटा शेयरिंग भी की जा रही है। पाकिस्तान की सिविल एविएशन और रूस की एयर ट्रांसपोर्ट के हवाले से भी दस्तखत किए जा रहे हैं।
Уважаемые представители российской и пакистанской делегации, разрешите представить вам совместное заявление 8-го заседания Российско-Пакистанской межправительственной комиссии по торговой экономике.
Pakistan-Russia Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific and Technical Cooperation. But apart from these, there are others also which are in the process of being signed in the next few weeks. So I will read out the statement as read by my honorable colleague, Excellency Shologunov. So this is the exact statement that was stated in Russian language. The 8th session of the Pakistan-Russia Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific and Technical
Dr. Saab, they also talk about uh, working on a higher education and some projects, IT related and cyber related projects. So, what would be the impact of these newly signed agreement? And kindly answer from American perspective.
Thank you very much, Farooq Mirza Saab. You have brought a very important topic for discussion tonight, which is morning time in Pakistan. It may show some long-term implications on Pakistan's foreign policy, Pakistan's defense policy, and Pakistan's economic policy. Coming to the first part of your question, the bargaining table, the bargain between the United States and Pakistan, and the bargain between Pakistan and Russia. When you talk of bargaining position of Pakistan, I would like to know what Pakistan has in her hand to give it to other nation. What is the issue of give and take in this bargaining table? What Pakistan can offer and what Russia can offer, or what Pakistan can offer to the US, and what US has to offer the US and the Pakistan. This is called bargaining. In terms of Pakistan, Pakistan's economic condition today is in no way in a bargaining position at all. The State Bank figures are very clear before the people of Pakistan that we do not have more than $3.5 billion in the treasury reserves of foreign exchange with the Central Bank of Pakistan. There's nothing that can be offered. It cannot happen that the Saudi money or the UAE money is being spent to bargain or get trade with Russia. One thing. Second thing, what is the trade volume between Pakistan and Russia? I would like to ask this question before we open up the debate. Before we open up the debate as to what are the components of an agreement or what are the conceptual components of this agreement, we have to discuss what is the trade volume. How much is the trade between Pakistan and Russia? The trade between Pakistan and Russia is not more than $400 million. It's not billion. $400 million is just peanuts. The trade, the foreign remittance to Pakistan from the US and allied countries, including the Middle Eastern countries, is $30 billion a year, which is $30,000 million, as opposed to $400 million you're talking of Russia and Pakistan trade. This is inconsequential. It is total hoodwinking before the people of Pakistan. That there is anything that is a milestone achievement on the part of Pakistan, absolutely rubbish. 400 million is not a milestone achievement. Is nothing to be discussed at the national level. This has no volume at all. Now coming to the agreement. The agreement have three components. One, the cooperation on customs regulation between Pakistan and Russia. When the volume of trade is 400, what are we talking about custom regulations? Even if custom regulations are endorsed to be functional between Pakistan and Russia, it's not going to bring anything substantive for Pakistan's economic policy. Out of $400 million of trade, how much custom duty could be levied on that? It cannot be more than $4 or $5 million. So what we are talking about? Are we discussing $4 or $5 million of revenue generated through customs between Pakistan and Russia? Now, the second thing is the assessment of custom values on products. We don't have any such big interest on that. What is being imported from Russia and what custom values have to be assessed? If there is a marginal difference of 1 to 2% on the assessment values of custom, that is again inconsequential at this value of what we are talking about. Now, the third thing, the agreement says about the air transport regulations of the FAA and Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority. How many people travel to Russia and how many travelers come to Pakistan? What is the travel and tourism volume of Pakistan and Russia? How much is Pakistan getting tourism volume from the Russians in Pakistan? How many Russians have you seen on the streets of Pakistan, in the shopping malls of Pakistan?
Okay, Dr. Saab, thank you very much.
This is something, a total hoodwink on playing the cards, trying to cool down Pakistani people on the economic conditions here.
Dr. Saab,
Now, finally, the thing is on oil and wheat that you mentioned very well. Oil and wheat is a conceptual agreement. The word conceptual has been given in the entire press conference, in the papers that has been published, including TASS, which is the official newspaper of Russia. What is conceptual?
You said
there have been so many conceptual agreements that
Saudi Arabia is going to
give $10 billion of investments in Pakistan. There is conceptual agreement that the United States Chamber of Commerce wants to give $200 billion of investment.
Dr. Saab, you said what Pakistan has to offer. Pakistan has much to offer. Pakistan is the most important country in the world, strategically, geographically. Pakistan did much for the rest of the world. Due to Pakistan acted like a firewall or defense line and fought against the terrorism. And due to this terrorism, the rest of the world is sleeping very soundly. The world shouldn't ignore that almost 150,000 lives lost and billions of dollars fighting for others' war. That was not our war. Pakistan is a game changer, and you will see the CPAC project. You know, it will change the entire structure of Pakistan is the country providing opportunity rest of the world to be a part of this game changer project. So the trade between Russia and Pakistan, you tell me what Pakistan has a choice. If there is a gate is opening, I think Pakistan has a right as a sovereign country to take advantage of that. So in the beginning, right now, they are shopping around wheat. We have a shortage of wheat due to the extreme flood situation and the natural disaster. Our crops and our the agriculture, almost 70%. Our the wheat and other cane products, vegetable, is almost destroyed. And still, our infrastructure, especially in South Punjab and in Sindh area, it's almost blown out. So this is the situation. Then Pakistan suffered from the corona pandemic. Dr. Saab, I repeated many times that stable Pakistan is in the best interest of the rest of the world, and the world understand that. You know, this is the reason when the new ray of terrorism erupted from Afghanistan to Pakistan, TTP, the first nation was the United States of America. They responded. They offered not only money but also all kind of assistance immediately. I think this is in the last month almost 4 to 5 times United States of America extended their hands and assured Pakistan that they will be a part of this crisis. And you see, after United States of America, when they realized the stability is important, the rest of the world, they opened their wallet for Pakistan. You saw that each and every country, they stood for Pakistan. So, Dr. Saab, this is the Pakistan has a much to offer, and it is circumnavigated by all trouble, good or bad, friends. And we should talk about the new emerging blocks. This is very important. I ask you a question that answer me from the American perspective as Pakistan.
No, I will not go further on that question before I answer what you have presented now.
Okay, let's go.
I don't want to mislead the Pakistani people when I'm present in the program. This is a total mislead that yes, Pakistan is an important component of world community. Yes, Pakistan is important geopolitical. Yes, but has that been played upon by the Pakistani political leaders? Has that been established by the Pakistani political leaders? The situation when Pakistan is asking for money and begging before world powers for money, what Pakistan has in the bargain on the bargaining table in this situation, it's not what Pakistan was. It's not what Pakistan has had the position at international stage. It is what it is today. We are talking of today. If you read Economist, if you read the Times, if you read New York Times, if you read Wall Street Journal, there is no newspaper and no publication in the world that is not threatened with the economic conditions of Pakistan today. People want to save Pakistan, yes, but Pakistan's leadership is not intended, is not working to save Pakistan. This is my point. It's not what Pakistan's position is.
Dr.
It's
Saab, I
not
will
what
not
Pakistan was
disagree.
in
You are very much
1947.
right. You are very much right. I will not disagree. This is exactly the situation right now prevailing in Pakistan. There is a political mess, a corruption, and these greedy politicians, they are destroying Pakistan economy and Pakistan's narrative in the world. I'm totally agreeing with you. You are totally right. You are also right that the right now the crisis, the economical crisis, is so bad that the Pakistan is very desperate to find any way to any money from anywhere. So this is, I'm not disagree with you, Dr. Saab. I will ask you.
I wanted to listen.
मेरे भाई जनाब मोहम्मद बिन जायद, उन्होंने इंतहाई मोहब्बत और शफकत से उन्होंने वो पेश आए। पहले मैंने फैसला किया था कि मजीद उनसे मैं कर्जा नहीं मांगूंगा, लेकिन मैंने फिर आखिरी वक्त फैसला किया और हिम्मत बांधी कि मैं उनसे मजीद मांगू। तो मैंने कहा कि जनाब मेरे आप बड़े भाई हैं, मुझे बड़ी शर्म आ रही है, लेकिन मजबूरी है, हमारे मामलात जो माली मामलात जो हैं आप जानते हैं, आप मुझे $1 अरब और दे दें।
Yes, Dr. Saab, it's very embarrassing. I saw this video, and he was very desperate and in a funny way, but he was telling the truth.
This is Karachi Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
दूसरी बात ये कि मैं एक बार आपके सामने ये कह रहा हूँ सर, अब हमारा बिजनेस चलाना बहुत मुश्किल है। अब यकीन माने यहाँ पर दालों वाले भी बैठे हैं, इन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की उधर यदि कारोबार हमारा हो गया, टेक्सटाइल का तो भाई ने बताया, पेपर इंडस्ट्री का मेरा बात है। मैं भी आपको बता रहा हूँ कि तालीम और इसके लिए जो हमारा बल आता है उसके लिए हमारे पास होनी है। किसी भी सेक्टर को आप ले, किसी के पास कुछ नहीं, दवाइयाँ नहीं है, एनेस्थीसिया नहीं हो, ये इससे ज्यादा मैं नहीं समझता कि सूरत हाल। लेकिन एक इदारा पड़ा है वो है एफबीआई। आप अभी रिटर्न दाखिल करें, उसको पता ही नहीं होगा पाकिस्तान में कंटेनर नहीं छूटे, लोग रो रहे हैं, उनकी आमदनी पूरी नहीं हो रही।
Dr. Saab, I listened to that. I already listened that the people.
No, you listened. I understand.
Yeah.
You listened, but I want your audience to listen to this. That the Karachi Chamber of Commerce has given all the keys of industries to the Governor State Bank of Pakistan. That whatever you are saying is not true. There is one man in the picture. I can show you now the video to your people, to your audience. That he said that I opened an LC of $9 million. I paid the money to the bank, and my stuff has come to Karachi port. It has not been offloaded because you did not pay the money to the supplier. What I gave you the money. And out of that, $7 million damage has been charged on my goods. So the product for $9 million has costed me $16 million today. How can I run a business? Now, the second thing is, Javedan Cement is one of the leading exporters of Pakistan cement. They have gone out of business yesterday. The Toyota Motors, the Honda Motors, the Suzuki Motors. What bargaining table are you talking about with Russia? Russia is not going to provide any oil and wheat to Pakistan without paying cash money. You do not have any cash in the reserves. The only money is the $6 billion, which has declined and depleted to $3.5 billion as of today, to pay those people who are looking for your money, and that's not your money either. You want to pay, Saudi Arabia's? No, I have to be harsh because the entire Chamber of Commerce yesterday, last week, they were tough on the governor of State Bank. That rubbish statement is given to us. And what is the agenda behind all this statement? This is what Mujtaba has explained on Russia. This is a hoodwink to the people of Pakistan. There is no such thing that has any weight on what they are talking about. They are talking of a future. You are talking of CPEC future. We are talking of today. Industries are closed on. There is joblessness. The banks do not have money to pay to the consumers. I transferred $15,000 3 days before. It has not been received. The branch manager says we do not have money.
This is a
Pakistan by saying everything is good.
This is.
Are we going to fool the people of Pakistan? This is something game changer. What game changer are you talking about? Pakistan is in a serious turmoil, and we have only. I refer to you. Bloomberg has published an article yesterday, and that article says that Pakistan's petrol reserves are only for the next 18 days. The diesel reserves are only for the next 30 days. And Pakistan has money only to import 1 more month of oil supplies. Do you think Russia is going to help Pakistan? Can I ask you?
Yeah.
How much has Russia given foreign aid to other countries? Do you know the figures? Russia has not provided any foreign aid to any country.
Hold on, please.
Pakistan. China has provided only $500 million in the last 5 years. It is only the United States of America that is giving more than $35 billion each year.
Hold on, please.
Are we fooling the people of Pakistan and the policymakers of Pakistan?
Hang on, please.
Russia is going to give aid to Pakistan when Russia has not provided any international aid so far. China has not provided any international aid except Cambodia and North Korea. Are we fooling the people of Pakistan?
Hang on. Take the question, please.
No, we are damaging Pakistan's foreign policy by doing that. And I would strongly say, do not mislead the people of Pakistan.
Hang on, please. Hang on. Please relax. It is too early to make a forecast about the import and export of the oil and wheat products. They are expecting by the March. Pakistan is trying to adjust. Please give me opportunity, please.
To any other country.
Hang on, please. Hang on.
I want to know the figures. It is.
I will tell you, sir.
Just a dream world you are producing for the people.
Listen, please. Listen. They are trying to adjust their liabilities, and it will definitely help by the end of March. They will. It is a serious business.
How can you say the word definite? How do you know?
Dr. Saab,
evidence you have to say the word. Use the word.
Dr. Saab, take a sip of water. Please relax. Okay. Dr. Saab, the Pakistan is adjusting its liabilities, and they did it with the Middle East and 1-2 countries. So it will definitely help. There was a forecast.
There is no word definite.
Dr. Saab, hang on, please. Dr. Saab, hang on.
There is no such thing. This is just
listen to me, then you answer.
To enforce what you are trying to put.
Dr. Saab, listen to me, please, sir.
These people have damaged the country to a level.
Dr. Saab, listen to me, please. Please, it's not working. Dr. Saab, it's not working.
About the word definite.
Dr. Saab, it's not working. Please listen to me. Listen to me. As I said, Pakistan is adjusting its liabilities, and there was a forecast like a few months before.
Liabilities. What does that mean?
Dr. Saab, let me talk, please.
I would let you talk, but you have to define those things. You have to make it very clear.
No, I'm very clear. Let me speak, please. Take a sip of water. Take a sip of water. There was a forecast.
You cannot make an argument like that. I must tell you. You have to. There was a forecast. Your statement before people.
Dr. Saab, let me talk, please. I listen to you. You listen to me. there was a forecast few months before that Pakistan is going to collapse financially, and it's nothing happened
Pakistan
so
has
far.
collapsed.
No,
People are
it's
not
not
getting
happened right now.
salaries.
No,
The
Pakistan,
factories are
Pakistan,
shut down.
Pakistan did
Javedan
not.
Cement has gone out of
Pakistan.
business.
That's a
Suzuki
listen,
Motors
please.
has
It's
shut
not
down.
working. You
Toyota
listen to me,
Motors
and
has
then you
shut
answer.
down. The Honda Motors have shut down.
That's up. Listen to me, please. Listen to
We
me,
have
please.
listened
Then
to you,
no,
but
no.
you are giving a statement which is not substantiated
Pakistan
by
did not.
facts.
Pakistan did not
If you
violate.
want to say that I just keep on
No, no,
listening
no.
to
You
you
say
on
whatever you want,
something
but
which is
you listen to me, please.
unsubstantiated, I'm not here to do that.
Dr. Saab, you listen to me first.
No, I have been listening to
Pakistan
you.
did not violate any agreement so far. Even in this extreme crisis, Pakistan paid to two banks
May
billions
I
of
know
dollars.
how much loan
Yes, we did
repayment
it.
has been
Okay,
done
there
in
is
the last
no
8 months?
there is no such thing
No,
that
please,
Pakistan will collapse.
can you substantiate your statement? How much loan repayments have been done in the last 8 months by
Dr. Saab,
Pakistan?
we don't have a time for that. Let's move to the other
No,
segment.
you are giving a sweeping
No,
statement that
no,
Pakistan
Dr.
has
Saab,
complied
let's move to
to the
the
loan
other
repayments.
segment.
What loan repayment has been made?
We are not here to criticize in that way.
Oh,
We
so
have
you
a
want to talk
certain
only positive here?
liabilities. There is no such desperate condition. Listen, there is no world, there is no any country in the part of the world that like a Pakistan in these in this last year suffered like first the corona pandemic, then after that a natural disaster hammered Pakistan, almost destroyed agriculture and economy. Then after that, what happened is started, we caught in the middle of the terrorism, and right now the Pakistan is fighting to
So you
set up
say that
their
Corona
judicial
came in,
system. It's
floods
a lot
came
of
in,
issues.
and now you
There's
are
a
at the
lot of
bargaining
issues.
table.
I'm not disagreeing with you. There is a corruption, there is a greedy politicians, they are looting Pakistan, but still there is not that kind of desperate situation that Pakistan will collapse. And Pakistan is not in that position to make a deal with the Russia to shop around with. The only issue right now is an adjustment of the different currencies. This is the
Are you
due to
representing Ishaq Dar?
no, I'm not
There
representing
is
Isabdar.
when people are not
What
getting
I'm talking,
pensions, when LCs are opened and the
let's talk about
demurrage is
the
being charged, is that not a collapse?
Dr.
If you
Saab.
are
This is
using
a
Ishaq Dar's statement, that is
this
rubbish. That is
okay, Dr.
against
Saab.
Pakistan's special security
Let's
interests.
let's move
Is
to
not talking the truth.
let's move to the serious another. I want you to respond on that. The India purchased S-400 from Russia. I think of worth $5 billion something. I don't know the exact figure. And just after that, they deployed this missile defense system on Punjab border. Then after that, they fired a nuclear missile in Pakistan territory, and they were claiming that by firing this missile, they tested Pakistan's patience and capability, and also they claimed that the deterrence policy shifted to India. So, Dr. Saab, this is a serious matter, and the same country uh, now coming close to Pakistan that one time was a rival in Afghanistan when the US Pakistan was fighting with Russia together. So, what is the nature of this new relationship? Can you describe that? Should Pakistan uh, deserve the same kind of S-400, whether Russia gave to Pakistan or China gave to Pakistan to balance the power? Right now, uh, let's talk on this serious subject.
See, the point is, S-400 was purchased by India last year by making a payment of $5 billion.
Against Pakistan.
It's not against who. $5 billion money was given by India to buy S-400. Russia can sell any technology to any country that pays money. That is how they make money. If Pakistan has $5 billion, Pakistan can buy S-400 from Russia. That's one thing.
Are you sure that this is the only money problem, Dr. Saab?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
100%, yes. Now, the second thing is S-400, 5 batteries were purchased by India. 2 batteries have been put against China, and 3 S-400 batteries have been put against Pakistan. Certainly, it is a provocation against Pakistan by the Indian junta. Certainly, it's a challenge to world peace by challenging Pakistan. And India is trying to take advantage of Pakistan when Pakistan is involved in war on terrorism, fighting the Taliban, fighting the extremist elements in Afghanistan and on the borders of Afghanistan and Pakistan. So India is trying to put more distress on Pakistan by challenging the national security of Pakistan and trying to do an adventure on Pakistan. We, as Pakistani Americans, we definitely condemn these activities where such hostilities are surging. And it is the responsibility of all Pakistani Americans and the American policymakers who represent us to question why these hostilities are being surged against Pakistan and what remedial action Pakistan has to take in order to subvert the challenges that India is threatening Pakistan. Pakistan has gone into the laps of the Chinese camp. And there is a strong reservation amongst the US lawmakers, including my friend in the Foreign Affairs Committee, the chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Michael McCall. He has had been a great supporter of Pakistan for years. And I must tell you, your audience, that all the delegations that went to Pakistan after his elections in the last 15 years, he was leading all US congressional delegations to Pakistan in each and every case. He is very much well versed. He even reminded me that once he went to Karachi, and I quote him, that he went there and he saw these strikes taking place on the streets of Karachi, and he had to go to Bilawal House for meeting with the president at that time, President Zardari, in 2013. And this was my discussion with him at Rayburn Building in the Capitol Hill. Now, at this point of time, people are very much disgusted in the US because of the Pakistani politicians' double-cross, two faces in dealing with the United States. I am not talking about the GHQ and Pentagon relationship. The GHQ and Pentagon relationship is by far at one of the best friendship relationships between the two nations. And I think Pakistan Army is still trusted, and the trust deficit may not exist at this point between Pakistan and the US on GHQ and Pentagon. There are events that took place in Abbottabad, and also we know that the helicopter that was confiscated, the stealth Black Hawk helicopter that was found in the Abbottabad compound of Osama bin Laden. There's a serious issue here. The Week report has been published just a few weeks before, which says that China's Global Times had published a picture of the similar to the stealth Black Hawk of the United States. And that was manufactured by the Chinese Helicopter Research AVIC, Aviation Industry Corporation of China. And the wreckage was very similar. The wreckage that was obtained in Abbottabad had the similarity with what China has built.
Dr. Saab, we are not here to talk about this forensic. We are a journalist and we are a communicator.
No, I'm not talking on that.
Let's make things simple.
This is a serious issue. When you are caught, when you are asking a question as a journalist, you should
But
have
I
the
did not ask
patience
you a
to
question about
listen to
this
the other side of the story. It is not
because
what you want to promote the story. It is
yeah,
not what you want to promote, and
my
what
my
you
my
think that
questions are
is very much
my
patriotic. I am a patriotic
no,
Pakistani,
my question is very
and
simple to you, sir.
I want the people of Pakistan to know that these dual standards of promoting China and Russia
I
is
talked to you.
detrimental to Pakistan's
I
national
talked to you.
security
I
interest.
asked you
And
about the balance in power, sir. I asked you about the balance in power.
without money, there is no balancing power.
Okay, let I will ask you another question, Dr. Saab.
Yes.
Dr. Saab, India has a commercial uh, interest and business with Russia, and you saw that they sold S-400 400 to Russia. They are also buying crude oil from Russia. Now the Pakistan is getting in, making a deal to buy oil and gas products, and the India has a strategic and a bilateral relationship with the United States of America as well. So when the Pakistan is getting into new business with Russia, so what would be the American response? Because India has a relationship with America and Russia, and if Pakistan is going to that route, then what would be the American response?
Listen, America has no interest in intruding a sovereign nation. America is not interested in poking into the policies of Pakistan. America would like to see the leadership of America that Pakistan should continue to maintain the most favored nation status with America that Israel, Egypt, and Pakistan had maintained over the years. And we as Pakistani Americans would plead this and would like to promote the MFS status to be restored between Pakistan and the US. However, if the Pakistani leadership feels that the relationship with China and going into Chinese camp, a relationship with Russia is going to produce results in the interest and national interest of Pakistan, United States will have no objection to that.
Fair enough. Dr. Saab, let's move to our second segment. Uh, One of the political party in Pakistan, PTI, after they lost their regime and they started blaming at establishment and especially two uh, generals, General Faz and General Bajwa. And both they are not in power, but damage is done very, very badly. So they all this political party they also his a chairman and his other spokesman they uh, badly insulted our Pakistan army and establishment. Even they tried to divide, but the PDM and especially Nawaz Sharif, who started, he was the one who threatened and warned both general that they will be uh, one time they will take a answer what they did. After that he was quite the now we saw that he started marketing a same verdict that he started first, and after that Imran Khan started. So now PDM and the same political party they are on same page, they blaming and cursing both generals means they are attacking establishment. So it means that political parties at large on one side, or we can say the politician versus establishment. How dangerous is this phenomenon, Dr. Saab, for the future of Pakistan? Do you think uh, do you think it is a beginning of a new mindset to deal with the politician or leave it like that?
I think let's be very clear with the word establishment. We are talking about the armed forces and the army in particular, and we are
Yeah.
talking about the army leadership. Uh, what you're trying to conclude is that the political leadership is jointly or in alliance in damaging the army leadership. This is, if this is true, which we see the evidence, it is not something that is unsubstantiated. We have seen the statements, and we have seen that out of those statements, no action has been taken by by Pakistan's judiciary or the executive. First, when Imran Khan ridiculed the Pakistan army leadership by calling them Mir Jafar and Mir Sadiq, where was the executive power of the government to restrain him from doing such activity when the same thing was done when Altaf Hussain called such something and that went against Pakistan's national security interest? His entire voice was subdued, was not allowed to be published or presented in the electronic media. Even today, he is not given a free ride on the media. Why? Because he said against the national security interests of Pakistan. The same thing happened with Nawaz Sharif when he talked against the army and the army general at Gujranwala public meeting. His voice was stopped. So, if this happened with Nawaz Sharif, if this happened with Altaf Hussain, what was new with Imran Khan that he kept on saying and still no action was taken? The executive powers exist, PEMRA powers exist. PEMRA should have taken the stand that this is going against the national security of Pakistan, and we would not allow such voices to be raised in the national media. It did not happen. And national security supplants all freedom of speech. That happened in 9/11 in the United States. The national security took was precedence over the freedom of public rights, and that is what it is. Why this freedom prevailed, which went against national security interest, is something a puzzling thing, is a quagmire for most of us. We do not understand why this happened. Now, after that, the political parties, I do not understand that there are so many cases against them on the corruption, on so many things. What I have seen in the last 8 months of Shahbaz Sharif, although he's a friend of mine, and we have worked together on two major occasions in Pakistan with General Musharraf and also General Asif Nawaz. And I'm very much familiar with him at a personal level. I would like him to listen to what I'm saying now. I could not understand why actions were not taken against these corrupt elements. Why not? Why only NAB was cases were dropped?
Doctor Sahab, because it's a simple reason. His brother Nawaz Sharif from London, he is the one who started calling names and threatening and demanding answers from overseas. He was the one who started. And why all his brother and he is in power, they were quiet? Because the opponent party was doing the same job what they were expecting. When Imran Khan was insulting Pakistan army and its general leadership and passing and marketing fake verdicts, so they were enjoying. I myself asked a question to defense minister in press conference that you guys, you are taking your own revenge or you are scoring their own previous grudges, and he couldn't answer. So this is the simple reason they did not arrest him. And now my question is to you: who will stop if the government in power will not take action? Especially the judiciary is not interested to take even look into these statements. So who will stop this one? And my question is to you, Dr. Saab: does anti-establishment verdict, fake or right, it sells?
See, the point is what has had been going on in Pakistan. If the executive failed to take an action which challenged the national security and the national institutions of Pakistan, armed forces, and the ISI, this is tantamount to treason. But having said that, the executive powers were not used. Why? The activism of the judiciary was not witnessed. Why the Chief Justice did not take a suo motu action when things happened? That's second thing. The third thing is the man who was involved in ridiculing the Pakistan's armed forces, his case on Toshahana, his case on foreign funding, his case on Sita White, why these cases have not come to a conclusion? Why the judgment has been placed in the cold storage? 13 years of working on foreign funding, no action is taken. Is he above law? Delaying any judgment is a denial of justice. Did the Pakistan judiciary deny justice in Pakistan? When a poor man goes into court, the actions are taken on him. He is being sent to jail. Why
Doctor
Imran
Sahab,
Khan cannot be
judiciary,
sent to jail? We want to see
judiciary,
him on
Doctor Sahab,
Toshahana case.
judiciary itself in their own controversies. These judges in Supreme Court, you didn't see that how they were blaming each other, writing letters to each other. And irony of the matter is that some of the judges, they were sending their response directly to the media to publish. And this judiciary is very scared and weak. And I'm afraid that if they will not react, they will be a victim of violating Pakistan's constitution that they are protecting and they are translating. So it is strange state of this is a state of stupefaction, Dr. Saab. This is unbelievable. Now one party and its chairman was uh, talking bad about the establishment. Now the PDM as a whole, the man Nawaz Sharif, he came into public and now he starts selling a new verdict while he is planning to come to Pakistan, his daughter as well. So my question is that does anti-establishment verdict sell?
The thing is, I do not see judiciary taking any step. The way the situation is getting complex by each passing day is because of the non-compliance of the judiciary to provide justice to the people of Pakistan. That is why Pakistan's judiciary is rated as 134th in the bottom two slots of in the world, and that is how it is being rated, because they are not giving any results. Why is that? What is wrong with the judiciary? One single question: why 13 years have passed and foreign funding case has not come to a realization, and no results have been produced, and the everything has been done, and the judgment has been set aside to the cold storage? What is the reason there? Are they trying to defend Imran Khan, or are they trying to defend the establishment, or are they trying to defend the corrupt practices in Pakistan? Are they trying to defend the cheaters of Pakistan? We want to see the results. If there is no result, that means they are defending the cheaters of Pakistan. They are not defending the constitution of Pakistan. And if someone is defending the cheaters of Pakistan and damaging Pakistan's national security interest, damaging Pakistan's national institutions, then that person is responsible to be called for treason charges in the court of law, if there is a law. And I see that the law does not exist. The main complaint before the Pakistani people is that law does not exist in Pakistan. There is no justice in Pakistan. And the major problem Pakistan is faced with, had there been justice, had there been law, had there been invocation of judicial system, things would not have gone that far what it has gone today. Chaudhries, who were called Dakus by Imran Khan, were brought to power by Imran Khan. What kind of justice exists in Pakistan? Even the loans that were taken in billions and trillions of rupees by the Chaudhries were just given amnesty on those. Why? Why poor people cannot be given amnesty? Why these people get write-offs in bank loans, write-offs in trillions of rupees? What was going on in Pakistan?
Dr. Time's up. Dr. Time's up. Thank you very much for your time, folks. We had heated arguments on existing condition of Pakistan. Definitely, there is a financial and political crisis. Even a judicial system is broken. badly. The judiciary is not taking action. Judiciary is making bad decisions, and it is extremely dangerous. The public there do not like to trust our judicial system, justice system, and the political system. The definitely economy is at the verge of collapse, but not at that stage that they will collapse totally. We also talk about uh, a, a new relationship with the commercial relationship with Russia, and hopefully at the end of this March, they will start importing. As energy minister, he gave a statement and he signed for that. They are talking on the currency, what kind of currency they will offer. Pakistan has different kind of currency they said in reserve to purchase this one. Hopefully it will happen. Secondly, it seems like a crazy relationship. India purchased S-400 and deploy on Pakistan border. After that, it fired a missile and still response is not given. There is a problem of a power status within the region. It is important to for Pakistan to have the similar or same kind of weapon defense system, so that it's a small country. India is 10 time bigger and hammering, threatening Pakistan every day. So hopefully this strategic relationship and this commercial relationship will bring a lot of prosperity, and Pakistan deserve, and Pakistan, a sovereign country, has a right to decide where to go, what to go. But at the same time, Pakistan has a long is a lo- has long term relationship with United States of America, and recently United States of America uh, gave a very important statements and decided to stand with Pakistan in crisis, economical crisis, and humanitarian crisis. Especially, uh, America is standing with Pakistan in flood victims rehabilitation and the rest of the world. It's a very good thing. Uh, Pakistan should have a good relationship with all nations, especially United States of America. Very important is a long-term partnership. So, folks, this is an independent forum. People have a right to send their comments, and they also have a right to be a part of this forum. And we will welcome your point of view. We will come back with a new topic. Professor Dr. Gholam Mujtaba Saab, thank you very much for your time. Very valuable discussion. You are a part of that. Folks, Pakistan, Zindabad.